Westlife, a boy band at the top of their game with 11 number ones. But what if they had to wrap their harmonies round an entirely different type of music? One that's a million miles from perfectly packaged pop. The bare-all, raw sound of country music.
Nighttime lovers, they don't want to hurt the others.
Yeah, let's do all that again.
Do all that again.
It's high noon for Westlife. They're risking their reputations in Nashville, capital of country. They'll be choreographed, coached and cajoled. And at the end of their crash course, can they pull off a live performance in front of one of the most demanding country audiences in the world?
What am I doing?
Can Westlife cut it? Westlife may have sold 30 million records and have played to over 1 million fans across the world, but as wannabe country music stars, they're nobodies.
I think we have to really forget about what we actually do. We actually have to forget that we're a pop band. I think you have to leave any slight bit of ego you have at all in your head. I'd be nervous.
Yeah, I'd be very nervous actually. It'd be like kind of auditioning or something, I suppose. So for an actual audience to be in front of us as well is going to be pretty nerve-wracking, yeah.
If there's any kind of dancing, line dancing would definitely put them off.
Line dancing, yeah.
I don't know.
Did you? How much? It was all right.
It was all right.
Were you good?
No. One person might be able to do the tang better than the other because of whatever reason. For whatever reason, I don't know yet.
I think Nicky and Cian will definitely put on the twang. Shane and Mark will probably have more of a problem than the other boys because they have got very true pop voices.
But one Westlife lad won't be packing his spurs.
I'm disappointed as I was really looking forward to it. I can't come because it actually clashes with the birth of my new child, so I had a tough decision to make, but I think the obvious one forward. I think they'd be more nervous performing live in Nashville than they will if they were performing in Wembley, because it's going to be so different. 4 Irish boys trying to be country stars in Nashville. It's a tough job, but actually now that I think about it, I'm actually glad I'm having a baby.
I think the main people that we need to convince is the actual local people, and if we do that, then I think we really have achieved the goal. I don't know whether we will do that or not.
Are we getting to ride bulls or horse ride or anything? No?
It's Westlife's first morning in Nashville, and the band are due at one of Music City's top recording studios. Meeting them there will be vocal coach Kathy Chiavala and country producers Tony Brown and Chris Farron.
Hi, Kathy. Hello, how are you?
Mark. So welcome to Nashville. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
We're delighted to be here.
So we have a lot to do in a short amount of time.
So it should be fun. You know the song?
You know the chorus of it.
The song Westlife are covering was a hit for country legend Kenny Rogers.
Daytime friends and nighttime lovers, hoping no one else discovers where they go or what they do in their secret hide.
Daytime Friends, Nighttime Lovers has all the classic country ingredients. Lovin' lying and good old-fashioned cheating.
I'm not sure you guys have ever recorded live with a band playing simultaneously, right?
No,
usually do your vocals to a track, right?
Yeah, we do it to a track, yeah.
So you're going to really feel and hear the musicians.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we need a lot of help there, to be honest.
Tony's a superstar producer. He's going to pull it off.
No, he's a bigger.
Producer Tony Brown is famous in his own right here. He played keyboards for Elvis in the 70s. He's produced over 100 number ones and won every country music award going.
Westlife, I've only seen what I've seen in videos, and it's like a pop machine. They look like pop stars. So I'll be curious to see whether or not that brings itself into the studio or not. If they are going to be a little condescending, what kind of attitudes going on?
Want to go get the next verse, Tone? Just stay in this verse mode?
Co-producer Chris is an award-winning producer and songwriter.
It's one thing to take a guy from, New York to give him a twang, but a guy from Ireland to give him a twang. I've not come across this before.
And voice coach Kathy, a performer and songwriter herself, has trained hundreds of country novices. It'll be her job to give the boys twang.
I would categorize Westlife as absolutely pop, straight down the line. In country songs, the flavor is different, and of course the way you phrase and the way you enunciate is different. I'm going to try to help them sound more like native Tennesseans to sing Southern. It's just a lazy kind of attitude compared to what you normally sing. Is very drawn out and lazy. I just wanted to point out a couple things you might make note of. Where they go, what they do, and we've got these diphthongs, do. It's a two-syllable word, or with some singers it can become a four-syllable word. Trembling fingers dial the telephone.
Trembling finger dial the telephone. It's just so funny to try to change it.
Westlife is very, very contemporary, very smooth, and not a real raw edge. Most pop records are so layered and so perfect, you know, they make them to the point where they're almost like sterile. Country music is like the blues, it's conversation. So I think they got to sort of like back up several notches to sing with their natural voice and let it be very raw.
You want to see if we can run it down without the...
Yeah, we need to try and sing it through a few times.
Yeah.
Can you tell her he's working late again? He's working late again. Oh my God!
That sounds fine.
I know that, but I just... No, I was fine, but I just realized what I was doing.
She's been neglected. She needs a friend. So her trembling fingers dial. Good. But it hurts doing this again.
We got some R's. Like lovers. We'll get to the chorus here. Like daytime friends and nighttime lovers.
You want us to say lovers?
Lovers. Yeah. Hoping.
No one else discovers.
No one else discovers. Right, we got a rhyme scheme there.
Daytime friends and nighttime lovers. They don't want to hurt the others, so they love in the nighttime. They shake hands in the light of day.
The lyrics are key. People expect to understand every word you sing. And they're listening. It's very lyric-driven music.
The Lord, it hurts.
Doing this again, doing this again,
Doing this again.
So the harmony... Doing this again.
Pop music, you know, sometimes they repeat the phrase for the entire song. It's got a great beat, and then it's a smash. Country songs are like movies in 3 minutes, you know. Here, if it's not a really great lyric, they just kick you out of town.
We're taking it serious. We know we want to get it right, and we know we want it to be as good as we possibly can.
Let's take 5 and then come back to you. Remember all this stuff. Cool. Sounding good, guys.
Thank you very much so far, anyway.
Very good. They all have good ears, so, you know, they're listening, and they're able to mimic very quickly.
Just play a little like the chorus.
1, 2.
Westlife have had just 90 minutes to learn to be fluent in hillbilly. Now they have to cut a demo which will be tested out on the listeners of Nashville's most popular radio show.
I can't hear a thing. I can actually hear myself.
In the pop world, vocals are recorded line by line to backing tracks. But here, singers are expected to keep up with the musicians, and Nashville musicians are the best in the world.
In Nashville, most of the records you hear on the radio that are #1, they happen on the floor. I mean, it happens very quickly, and it puts the pressure on the singers. If they're holding up the music